Welcome to Four Moms for Success. Your host for tonight, Mayfloor, Maribel, Geraldine, and Roxanne.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, Good morning sa Pilipinas. This is May Santa Ana based here in Chicago, originally from Pangasinan, Philippines. I am a nurse. I am also a wife, uh, a mom. There you go, and a proud digital entrepreneur. Sis Roxanne, welcome back.
Thank you, Sis May. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm Roxanne from Seattle, Washington, originally from the Philippines. I'm a mom, a wife, a property accountant by profession, and a proud digital business owner. Go ahead, Sis Bell.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Hello, ladies. Now we are three.
Yes,
I
we're
see
raising
Miss Jerlene, we
Miss
miss you.
Jerlene.
Sis Roxanne, oh my God, you definitely shows that you came from a good vacation. I'm so happy that you are back with us, and I really saw all the videos and your pictures, and oh, you really enjoyed your vacation. And but we are back.
Yes.
So before anything else, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Maribel Palarca, and I am the face behind Maribel and Palarca business page. A mom of two, a physical therapist, and of course, a digital entrepreneur. Originally from Cagayan de Oro City, Philippines, and we are now here in Louisiana, USA. Thank you, Sis May.
Yes, thank you, thank you. It's Tuesday, and once again, welcome to Four Moms for Success. And before we dive into our topic tonight, I would like to say thank you for those who watch our no cost webinar this evening, and I hope you and the enlightenment regarding what is really all about online business, and you were inspired about the inspirational stories of our business partners who volunteered to do their testimonies. So for tonight, we have another exciting topic actually, and this is most of the time a question, especially if they already started the business, and sometimes they still wonder what is really all about this online business and what are they gonna do after they say yes. So that's our topic for tonight. So for me, one of that is that when someone said yes and become a business partners of ours, and what questions they always explore is, but what if I am not tech savvy? So how can you answer that, Sis Roxanne, if they will say to you, what if I'm not tech savvy and I started this business? How can I do this business? Something like that.
Thank you, Sis May. What if one of our new business partner asks if what if I'm not tech savvy? Can I still do the business? Of course, definitely you can do this business even without being tech savvy because everything will be laid out on the training step by step. You will love our training because it's really they put it in a simple way where everyone can understand. Even the kids would understand how to do the process. So that's what I love in this business because everything is laid out for you, the blueprint, and of course you'll have a mentor with you and a coach. You can ask questions, any questions that you have. Feel free to ask your direct mentor or any mentor in our business because we are happy to guide you every step of the way. So just be coachable and be willing to learn every day. You can do this business even without being tech savvy. Thank you, Sis May.
Thank you. That's the beauty of this business because it's a beginner friendly business. Why I say that? Because we have an automation and a training that you can understand because it's a video based. It's not like someone that they just gonna give you a brochure or a pamphlet that you will read it. In here, there is really an action between you and the on your and that training, which is a video based, as long as you have your cell phone and also your computer, that will help you to be simultaneous training on the computer and your cell phone. That will be a step by step that you are able to be guided, and of course if you have any questions you can reach out to your mentor. We are mentors and also the coaches and we are also coaches here. And Sis Bell, you're next. So what if the business partners say, "Can I do this with a full-time job?"
Yes, that is a very good question because I thank you for asking that because I that is very relatable. I can really relate on that question on that topic. But actually, when we started this business, I didn't have to give up my full time job. That's one thing because, like when I started this business, just like any one of us, I guess all of us, all three of us, we didn't have any experience, and it's very risky to give up something that you find that will give you stability, security at that time. Remember when I started, because I'm new to this, I don't know what to do. So I did not give up my full-time job, because the full-time job that I have will be the one who will pay the bills first
Yes.
while I'm starting learning the digital business. So you don't really have to give up your full-time job right away, because when you start this business, your digital business could be just a plan B,
Yeah.
right? So as you start learning, as you go along with your journey as a digital business, and you learn about this business, and then you're earning more than your plan A, then this could be your plan A. So you really didn't have to. But I just rest assured that even if you have an experience or not, because most of the time, a lot of us would always say, I don't have any experience. I said yes to this business, but I'm worried. I'm so anxious because I don't have any experience. Well, actually, all three of us didn't have any experience about digital business when we started. So that's why we are still holding on the full-time job. We love our full-time job. But then, even if you don't have any what's experience as a business owner or anything, either traditional or just like what we have right now, it really doesn't matter, because I tell you, you will not start from scratch when you start this business. Everything, there's always we already laid out the system. We already have the system. We already have the automation and all the stuff, and the mentorship and the community. It's already there. All you have to do is to walk it, right? We will show you the path. We will show you that I will give you guidance. All you have to do is to walk it. All right. So you just have to do your work. So it's easy. It's on my part, somebody who doesn't have anything. On my part, it was the best thing that I've done when I started the business, because I really didn't have to start from scratch. I did not like hindi ako na I didn't go bald thinking about how to start my business, even if my hair is already thinning. But I didn't go bald just when I started this business, because it was I found it very easy. The guidance and the training are really important. And as a full-time therapist, it's not hard for me to transition being an employee to a digital business owner, because the system is already there, right? And I'm so happy that I did that, and I started, and I did not say no to this business, because I still have a full-time job right now. But most of the time, like, since I already learn more about the business, I don't have to worry about spending a lot of time, because I can do this business. This business is my 5 to 9. So the not job, I will always say job as job, but then that's so you really don't have to stop right away your full-time job. Yes, sis.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this online business, because in our work, in our career, we have 8 hours to do that particular work that we have in a schedule, right? In this business, you do it at your own pace. So, meaning if you can do it 30 minutes a day, that will be a good start. And then once you are have a little bit of time management in your schedules, you are able to increment it from 1 hour to 2 hours, and it depends on you. And that's what we are doing. So that's why we don't have to quit right away in our profession, in our career, or in our job. But this make it as a long side hustle of yours that can actually help you to have extra, and also to prepare for you for your future, not only depend on the job that you have, but also creating something for yourself and for your family. So next one, Sis Roxanne, what if they will ask you that, I know that I started now, but if I will be stuck in this particular business, whom should I call? Whom should do I have to call a friend, or do I have to call somebody? Whom
Mhm.
should I call in order for me to be able to become successful in this business and not stuck in that in just one place?
Thank you for the question, Sis May. If you ever get stuck with this business, no worries because we have global support of an amazing community. I love this business because everyone is willing to give their insights, share their knowledge, their experience in this business. We have a weekly mastermind. Everyone is sharing. Every week we learn something new because they all share their experience on how to do it on this platform, on how to get better on the other platform. Every week you learn something. Every day you will learn something. Unlike it's not just one book that you learn, but you learn everything. Everything that you needed, so you will never get stuck. If you get stuck, just feel free to ask questions. Ask any questions that you have. There is no silly questions because if you have any questions, ask anyone, and anyone is willing to give their insight or share their experience on how to proceed on whatever your question is. Just be coachable and be willing to learn. We always want to share that because um, how will you learn if you are not gonna ask any questions that you might have? We learn here every day. Um, just be willing to be a student because in school you'll ask question with the teacher. Same in the business, you'll ask a question. If you don't know, be happy to ask somebody, and everyone is willing to share their thoughts. So don't worry to get stuck because we are here. We will guide you every step of the way. And we are global. If your mentor is sleeping, someone in the community is happy
So
to answer right away to your questions. So you will never get stuck. That's all.
you
Thank
will,
you.
yeah, you will be surprised. Like the moment you
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 put
write
your
down the
question in there.
question, a minute after somebody is awake to answer it. So you really don't have to worry about. We have such a very good
Active,
community.
right?
Yes.
Community.
Yeah, and
I
sometimes
mean, we
you'll
are
get,
all over the world. Somebody's awake at that time, definitely.
yeah,
Yes.
and you'll get a lot of answer actually, not just from one person because everyone is willing to answer your specific question. That's what I love in here. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we love in this business and the community itself. I know some community, not in this business that we have, are like independent, that they cannot ask somebody else. But in this business, the community that we have accountability partners, we have the community, you have your mentor, you have your coach that is able to help you and guide you. The only thing that you have to do is always plug in, because if you won't plug in into this business, you will lost. That's the only thing, because it's actually the commitment that you will do when you decide to start this business. You have to commit yourself that this business will give you the possibilities that can change your life. It's not that you will start, but then you're not doing anything and then you will blame everybody. That's not how it is. If you want to succeed in a business, any kind of business or anything that you want in life, you have to work from it, right? It's not overnight success that we I always says that one. So next one, Sis Bell. This one is a very good one, I think, and most of the time they always ask this one: when do I actually start building? And
Okay.
they start to say yes, but then they still cannot find a way, or they cannot define if they are now building their business, or still not, or it's just being in this particular business. So what is your answer regarding that?
Yeah, okay. That is a very interesting, because I know, like, especially those people who have experience from other businesses. So when they start their business, and that they're on their own, that's why. And then for somebody who doesn't even have any experience, that's the a classic question that we usually ask, like, how am I gonna start? Where should I start? And then stuff like that. No, this is one thing that I'm proud of about our community, is that once you say yes to the business, we will not leave you hanging. We'll just like, okay, go ahead, do your thing. And no, we don't do that. So the moment you started saying yes, we will definitely put you or include you in our this beautiful automated system, training system, that was made, that was updated, and then made so beautiful and amazing that you can use it on different languages by our founders, from the people who started this business. So you will sign in on that training, and you started doing it. Now the thing is, like, we are here. When you start this business, we want you to understand the business that you are entering, the business that you are starting. That's why when we say you have to do the training before you do something else important, we mean that. We mean that, because you're not supposed to skip this part, the training, because this is where the exciting part is happening, right? Just like anything else, is like building a house. You need to have a very firm and durable and foundation, and the training that you're going through when you started this business is the foundation. Now if your foundation is strong, you will go somewhere. You will get, or you can, wherever you will go, you will know the business properly. This business, you will start strong. But then if you skip this process, that's your problem, because like everything will just fall apart, right? So we don't promise you that you will learn everything, because some of the things are learned as you go. You will learn them as you go. So first, once you do you start the training, we will give you the what this business model that we have, the services that are involved, the systems that works, the different pieces of connect that would connect all the different questions that you have. Everything will be answered in that training, the resources that are available to you, and to find your training and support. And that is the mentorship, the community that you're involved in. So you have to go through that one. And that's how you start building your business. All three of us, and all of the business owners who started this business, go through this training, right? But amazingly, because we want everybody to understand this, from 18 to 80 years old, to understand this training properly, we made it so easy and simple to understand. So it's like, it depends. We don't say like, okay, you have to finish this in 1 week, you have to finish this. No, we don't do that. You have to do it at your own pace, because you are the owner of this business. So even this is how you start building the business. So let's start with the foundation, knowing the business, knowing the model, knowing the system that you're going to use when you start this business. So there are different tools that we will be showing you in starting this business. And there are things that sometimes when you start this business, you get burnout, you get so tired, you get overwhelmed. We understand, it is expected, right? Because especially if you're new to this, but don't worry, you have to do it at your own pace. And the thing is, like, if you can go back, it's not like, okay, once you start this training, you cannot go back again to this. You can go back and study again. And guess what? It's like every week we have updates and stuff like that. You will learn a lot of stuff. So this is the amazing part about our business. So when you start the business, you start building the business, you start with the training, and that training is on your laptop. You can use it, access the training anytime you need it to. So there's no pressure. You do it on your own pace, and you can go back and relearn it again. Yes.
Thank you, Sis Bell. That's a nice one. So yeah, so when you say yes in this business, you already started building your business. You might not see the result right away, because as we all know, that it's not an overnight success. You have to work for it. Working is at your own pace, though. It's not gonna be oblige you to do it 8 hours a day, right? So work for it, be committed in doing this. Nurture your business, because once you nurture it, it will grow and will bear fruits. That's the time that you will see the result. But don't compare yourself to the chapter 20 of those who are already in that particular place. Do at one step at a time, because you are in the beginner step, and that means do it at your own pace. Do it that you will enjoy your journey. Don't push yourself too much. But of course, you have to set a priority or a smart goal in order for you to attain each goal in each month if you want, because in this business everything is possible. It's up to you on how you will drive your business, because you will be the driver in this business. But we are here to support you, to guide you, and we are here to also to boost your spirit and your mindset, especially your mindset. Your mindset is very a good foundation in starting this particular business that you have. Then that's it for tonight, everyone. We have 4 viewers earlier, and thank you for someone who stayed with us. Thank you for being with us. I have my fur baby here. That's why makulit siya. He always want to be on the live show. So thank you, Sis Belle. Thank you, Sis Roxanne, and thank you, everyone. Whoever will
Yes, thank
watch
you.
this what platform that we have. We hope that you learned something tonight, and we will be back on next Tuesday.
Yeah,
God
I'll
bless
see you
us.
then. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the rest of the
Good
week.
week. Thank you.